Hey YouTube, what's going on? I have a huge, amazing update that just made my day. I finally got my YouTube name to what I wanted, and it took some work, and Google Plus is just a bitch. So, my channel is now called Real Reviews and Rants. Okay, so whenever you try to find me, look it up. It's so much easier because there's so many other Caleb's. So, okay, just want to point that out. I'll probably bring it up again in another update, so be on the lookout for that. Now, before I jump into this review, I'm going to show you my shirt. Yeah, I got that shirt for $7. It's pretty awesome. Alright, topic for today is my religious beliefs. Yay, right? If you don't want to hear about religion, just hit the red X up there and get out. You know, I'm just trying to do something different now in here. So, all right. So now that you've seen my political beliefs, here comes my religion, and it is very interesting. A lot of people hate me for my religion, and a lot of people like me. You know, but most hate me, about 80%. So, all right. So let me give you my whole story. I was a Christian for most of my life. Um, yeah, most of my life. I was a Baptist for the longest time, and then I was Lutheran, and then Presbyterian. I don't know how to pronounce it. I was that for a little bit. Then, and my family was kind of religious too. My dad is still religious, and my mom just went full blown atheist, just out of nowhere. And it pissed me off for a little bit. I'm like, really, blah 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 blah. Like, you're gonna go to hell and all that. And I couldn't get myself to accept atheism. So for the longest time, I was agnostic. And agnostics answer, if someone asks them, does God exist, is, I don't know. And, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty, logical answer to say. We don't know. Um, it took me some time, a lot of time, and eventually I did turn into a full-blown atheist, which I am now. Atheism directly believes that God doesn't exist, Satan doesn't exist, there isn't an afterlife whatsoever. You're put in the ground and you're dead. That's it. There is no more. Now, atheists are really cold. They're really harsh people. We believe that, if your dad died and you were really close to him and you were like, oh, I'll see you again someday. And I don't want to come off as a dick or a jackass, but we believe that when someone dies, you will not see them again. Ever. That's it. They're dead. They're gone for good. It is kind of cold, but it is what it is. I can't get myself to believe that God exists because there is no scientific evidence. And then there just is, it's not possible. It isn't possible for something to always exist. And there are many, many things that can prove evolution. Now, I'm not saying we came from monkeys. Not saying that at all. But, I mean, you look at a woolly mammoth and an elephant, a domesticated cat and a lion, or a domesticated dog, or whatever. Evolution is real, and it's happening. But I can't directly say that we came from monkeys, because there isn't a lot of evidence there. There's also evidence in the Big Bang Theory. There's uranium on this planet. Uranium comes from is cosmic explosions in space. That's something to think about. Now, the Big Bang Theory is very much arguable. It's just that a theory. I can't say that, hey, that's what happened. But it makes more sense to me than, some God sitting up there in the sky watching our every actions and judging us, and oh, you get to go to heaven, you get to go to hell if you don't know me, you know. And there are some very questionable things in the Bible. Got some shit on my screen. In the book of Exodus, oh, I don't think I have my Bible on me. I do read the Bible. I try to debunk it. And if you really want these passages, message me, comment, and I'll show you them. Now, this is from a New Testament, New International Version, sorry. But in the book of Exodus, okay, it states that raping a woman is okay as long as you provide her father with a dowry of virgins. That is an actual fucking passage. In the book of Matthew, I think it's Matthew, it says, if you are caught in the act of lusting a woman or a man, you shall gouge out your eyeball and throw it away. Serious. You also know that if you are caught in the act of masturbation, you must cut off your hand and throw it away. Yeah, it's true. I can show you these passages. Now, there was somewhere in Exodus that states that slavery was okay. They were talking about slaves and all that. Also, one of the biggest things that is very questionable was in the book of Genesis. God said, let there be plants, let there be vegetation, before he actually he commanded the sun to come. Which doesn't make sense, because the only way plants could survive and reproduce is by the action of photosynthesis. Something to think about. As for the afterlife, I believe that when I'm dead, I'm gone forever. Which is why you need to live your life and do the things that you like to do, and I need to do the things that I like to do. As for the paranormal, I don't necessarily believe in ghosts or demons or all that, but I do believe that every single one of us has some kind of electric charge. Think about it. You have a heart that's beating inside of you and a brain that's controlling the heartbeat. And it is all caused by electric impulses. Electricity, when the organism dies, is dissipated into the environment. And I believe that we humans have a much more complicated brain design than many other species. Are we the smartest? No. But we're very unique. And we're at the top of the food chain, obviously. So what happens is, and this is all my belief, say you have someone who just committed suicide because they were sad. I think what happens is, because inside of your brain you have axons, you have impulses, you have emotions, dopamine, receptors, imbalances, all this kind of crap, which is all psychology and sociology related. If you're interested in the human mind, major in psychology. It's a fabulous, fabulous area of study that I almost went into until I found my love, which is physical therapy. Okay, so what was I on? Okay, so say they commit suicide. I think before they do that, they have all the emotions and all the negative stuff going on here, and I think somehow, some way, it connects with the electric field outside of us, because you have to agree, when there's electricity, you have fucking wires, there's still going to be some electricity poised out into the environment. And when it mixes in with your emotions and you're caught up in that moment with those thoughts and that bad emotion and those negative receptors going loose, okay, and you're in the moment, you wrap it around your neck and hang yourself and die. All that energy, all that negative personality energy, okay, with the electricity is released into the atmosphere. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a ghost. It just means that the energy that once was alive at one point got intertwined with the electricity and is residual, which means the residual energy is going to repeat itself, whatever it may be. So if you were caught in the act of hanging yourself, you're stuck. The energy is stuck. The personality is stuck with the electricity. It is really complicated, and I don't really want to go into detail. I don't understand how these videos go by so fucking fast. It's unbelievable. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap it up. So yeah, I am an atheist, and that is my belief. That is what I believe in. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. Keep in mind, my new channel name now is called Real Reviews and Rants, which is awesome. I've been waiting fucking forever. Had to go fucking balls out for that shit. And I will constantly be trying to promote my page however possible. So, other than that, you guys take it easy, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, brah.